For those of you who don't know, I'm the associate pastor here and also the worship leader. My name is Campbell, and this is my friend Dan Wheeler, and he is a potter. And the scripture says in Jeremiah 18:1, the word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, "Arise, go down to the potter's house. There I will cause you to hear my words." And I went down to the potter's house, and he was making something at the wheel. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter, so he made it again into another vessel as it seemed good to the potter to make. Several years ago now, I wrote a song that I'm about to sing for you as Dan starts to make a vessel here. You know, God, this is the picture of how He works with us in our lives. He's made us from the dust of the earth. He's made us from clay, basically. And all throughout our lives, there's times whenever God has to start over with us. Anybody been there? You know? And so I was actually pastoring a church when I wrote this song, and I was preaching on how a lot of the people in the scripture, most of them, before God could use them, they went through a time of brokenness in their lives. And so I got this idea, hey, I'll write a song about brokenness. So I wrote a song called Sweet Brokenness, which talks about how that brokenness for us is actually something sweet because God is making us into something better than we were before. But I had no idea how God was about to break me. And for the next several years after that writing of that song, I went through some of the hardest times in my life. And I don't have time to go into it all this morning, but maybe sometime as God allows, I'll share. I'm here to tell you today that I'm not the same person that I was before that brokenness. God did a work in my life. And so as I began to play this morning, I hope that you see a living picture of how God works our lives, how He makes us into what He wants us to be. Here I stand, a man with a heart made of stone, self-sufficient in every way. And here I go, doing what I've always done, making a mess out of everything. Lord, you know that these old games I play are getting old. So change this heart of mine, 'cause it keeps me from you. Take this will that I have, Lord, and break it in two. Take my mind in your hands, oh, and make it completely new, yeah. And give me sweet brokenness, oh, change me, oh God. Give me sweet brokenness, and draw me close to your heart. So now I kneel, feeling like the fool that I've been. I'm giving up the pride and the chains of my sin. Now I cry, I'm asking you to take my life as I fall into your hands. Lord, I know that these old games I play get old. So change this heart of mine, 'cause it keeps me from you. Take this will that I have, Lord, and break it in two. Take my mind in your hands, oh, and make it completely new, yes. Give me sweet brokenness. Oh, change me, oh God. Give me sweet brokenness and draw me close to your heart. Oh, for too long now I've walked in the ways of my own heart. Haven't listened to your voice, even though I'm falling apart. Yeah, 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 yeah. So give me sweet brokenness. Oh, change me, oh God. Give me sweet brokenness and draw me close to your heart. Draw me close to your heart. Draw me close to your heart.